Welcome back to Leeds Television if you're watching on demand. This is LSTV.mp3. I'm Daria and I'm here with...
Hi, my name's Saskia.
Hi, my name's Liv.
Hi, I'm Willow.
Amazing, and we're back. We're back for semester 2. To kick things off, it was BAFTAs last night, wasn't it? This is the morning after.
Mm-hmm.
Briefly, what are our thoughts?
I only know one award winner.
Yeah,
and
I saw it on your story.
Liam McKenna Bruce.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else that happened at the BAFTAs.
Deserved.
I'm really excited for her, to be fair. She really deserved it. It was really good.
Is she a rising star? Is that her? Yeah, her from the dumping ground.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't even watch it. I feel like I betrayed the industry, but I didn't. I'd like looked at a little news article, but I don't know.
I feel like there's been so many awards shows. It's that time of the year when there's literally one after the other, and I'm like, how many outfits do people have, and how are they looking like that?
Was it also like the People's Choice Awards on the same night, and it was just like...
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, the Oscars are coming up as well. I thought, okay, really predictable. I knew that Oppenheimer was going to win everything.
Yeah, did Christopher Nolan win Best Director?
I don't think the opening topped Angela Bassett did the thing. It was David Tennant. He did he got on a Zoom call with Michael Sheen, like that show Stage that they both have. And Michael Sheen was like, I need you to babysit my dog. And then he was like, I can't, I'm double, but and so he rings up a bunch of actors and it's like Stanley Tucci, Judi Dench, God knows who, like Tom Hiddleston's there, and then no one will look after the dog, so he walks into the theatre holding the dog, and then Michael Sheen is sat in the front row, and that's why he was meant to be babysitting the dog. And so then they give it to Michael Sheen, and then he goes and continues to present. And I'm like, this is just the level of slay has gone down drastically. It's like,
I was gonna say the difference between the two.
Yeah,
it's like just a standard dog sketch, and then Angela Bassett did the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, my favourite moment from what I've seen on TikTok this morning, it was when Emma Stone got up to get the award for Best Actress, and Ryan Gosling was like, he was literally following her, and he winked at her, and I was like, oh my god, this is healing my inner child. Ever since watching La La Land, this is such a beautiful moment, and I'm so proud of her. I haven't seen Poor Things yet, but I don't know, I've heard really good things.
I need to be fair.
Same.
It's on the list.
On the topic of awards shows and stuff, LSTV's also been getting on with our own kind of version of it, and in fact we finished a long 2 weeks of edit suite, let's say. Woo! And we celebrated.
God.
So yes, we're going to NASTAs in April. Really exciting, everyone's worked so hard, but even we've partied harder, and we've celebrated by going on an Otley Run last weekend. And in true LSTV fashion, the Otley Run theme was icon related. So I say we, I didn't go, but many of us went as British icons, or was it just all around icons?
You could
pop culture?
Yeah, you could do pop culture, you could do British, you could do whatever. Basically, I think the thing was, come as anyone you think is iconic.
Exactly.
Which meant
fit the brief.
It was the weirdest group of people
yeah.
you've ever seen on an
Do you
Otley
want us to
Run.
talk us through who we could find on this Otley Run?
Cheryl Cole.
Beautiful.
Taylor Swift from the You Belong With Me music video.
So specific.
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
A darts player.
Oh, Luke Littler.
Luke Littler,
Yeah.
sorry.
You went as Lando Norris.
I went as Lando Norris because it's all too much for little Lando Norris.
Me and Alicia went as Cosmo and Wanda.
I wasn't sure which pink and green duo you landed on in the end because your lock screen had 4.
Let me try and find this picture. So we decided, let's go as Cosmo and Wanda, but then we were walking there because we live quite close, and we were like, what if we were gums and a bit of spinach in between your teeth? And then we also came up with Princess Tiana and Charlotte, from Princess
Oh
and
my
the
god,
Frog,
yeah.
and Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Love
Lots
that.
of green and pink combos, and then also Elphaba and Glinda the Good Witch from Wicked.
Oh, very current though, because they've just released it trailer for Wicked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
We were in edit suite when that came out, and there was 1 second of Jonathan Bailey, and I was like, guys, it's Jonathan Bailey.
I didn't realise he was in it. I don't know what. I knew obviously everyone was like, oh, Ariana Grande's Glinda. She go back to musical theatre roots, but
Willow turned to me and went, "Did you see Jonathan Bailey in Wicked?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, I must have blinked because he was literally on it for one frame.
second. Unfortunately, I am the biggest Jonathan Bailey fan going, so I will seek him out anywhere.
So who else went to the Otley Run? We had two Pudsies.
Two Pudsies.
Oh.
Hermione Granger, I think.
Hermione Granger.
Hermione Granger, who kept getting possessed by Voldemort.
Oh,
Oh.
She was doing Avada Kedavra spells to everyone.
I was on the bus and she was like, calm down. I was like, okay.
Oh my god, I just need this to be a crossover like episode of like some form of TV shows with all these like just random
Imagine how chaotic it
people.
would be.
I used to love that like in childhood like cartoons, like they would do like crossover specials, or like even iCarly would like crossover with like
Oh, Victoria.
Victorious, yes. Those were literally my favourite episodes.
I've
But
literally just watched the crossover episode of Good Luck Charlie and Check It Out.
Oh my god.
Wait, since when was there a crossover episode for that?
Well, season 2, episode whatever. I don't know what I'm watching.
What's
But-
the
Yeah.
one where it was like Hannah Montana and Sweet Life on Deck?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, what was
That
it?
was iconic.
That one banged. And it was Whispers of Waverly Place.
That was it. That was the one I was thinking of.
That was crazy.
I've just finished Hannah Montana. For some reason I'm rewatching old TV shows, but don't ask why.
I rewatched. Do you remember? It was kind of niche, but do you remember that karate one about? It's called Kicking It.
Kicking it!
Unironically, this is so embarrassing to admit. I rewatched it all from the beginning over the summer, and I watched every single episode right until the end.
Oh my god.
And there's like 4 seasons, and it's like obviously it's like typical like Disney layout. It's like
I could
26
only ever watch it when I
episodes.
was at like my grandma's house or like someone else's house, but Kicking It banged.
yeah,
Really
it was
fun.
good actually. It was good, but very cringe at points. But I thought this is a kids TV show, so you need to check yourself a little bit.
There's some things that you watch and you're a bit like, ooh, I shouldn't have said that.
especially growing up and watching them back, like
Oh, 100%.
you're like, why was I allowed to watch this? Why was this on TV? Like I never got. all these,
Has
like,
anyone
subtle-
been getting that TikTok trend where it's like me after, and then it's like the craziest plot that Disney's ever had? It's like me watching the commercials, and it's that like, no.
Oh no,
Uh,
no, I feel
And
like
it's like the cereal ad is like jingle is playing.
Oh.
And it's like me after watching like, I don't even know, like some big reveal. It's like me after watching like Hannah
Hannah's
Montana.
with
Like,
off.
yeah. Like,
and your whole life is changed. completely
Yeah.
changed. That was Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, straight out of her new album. Was it actually released or not? Is this just a single?
no, she's released 2 singles.
Amazing. Her new country album that she's announced was it at the Super Bowl? Yes.
Thank God Willow knows what she's saying.
I know, we're like, I'm literally looking at you. I'm like, is this correct? Is this? Am I correct? But yes. I was waiting for the beat drop. Yes, how do we feel about country music? So many artists just announcing their country versions of albums coming out. Lana Del Rey as well.
I think people tend to start off country and then go to pop.
Yeah.
I think it's so odd to go from pop to country, especially someone who like Beyonce, well, she's had quite a few eras, sort of like Taylor Swift, but Taylor Swift's country is the first album. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's kind of crazy to go from like dance, like style music straight into country. It's like one of the when they were like Act 2 of Renaissance, I was like, oh yeah,
Right.
like this is gonna be same kind of vibe. But then it was like, everybody giddy up.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like,
I think I don't know. Like Renaissance was just such like a I don't know what adjective can I use? Like kind of I would say camp, not like a, but it was. And then like this is just like, oh, let's just go country, and I'm like, oh, okay, you
It's
know.
still kind of camp. I like the way at the end she just went boots. I was like, hey, go for you, queen.
I like the ending.
I was gonna say, when you think of Renaissance, you think of like the sparkly cowboy hat, and they just took the sparkles away and went cowboy. And like,
Horse.
enjoy it now. Beyonce. And it's just like, no, not for me. But I've never been that big of a Beyonce fan anyway.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Overrated.
that is.
Sorry.
Any particular reason? I was gonna say, it's like we needed a moment to take that in.
When you think of like, not to say that she peaked in like 2010, same as Rihanna, but they peaked in 2010. Like if you think, Rihanna just bangs in comparison.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. But again,
not to pit
Rihanna
women against each other.
hasn't
but
really released much since. 2000.
She has had children, like she's been busy.
I know, yeah.
She's
She
been
put
busy.
out a country album.
I know, but what if she kept like making music? Then maybe like artists are just like trying to dip their toes like in different genres and stuff, which is fair.
Just
like,
everything but
You
country.
know, try everything but country, I guess.
Okay.
It's actually so hard to like post stories at the same time as doing this. Not just me complaining.
You just play another one. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Jesus. Oh my god. Was that that? What's wrong with it?
No, it's just so funny.
It was the transition.
So, I mean, one thing we can all agree on, I guess, apart from Saskia, is that Beyonce is an icon.
She's
Indeed.
I can
Not. Yeah.
like
Nods all
agree.
around. So, in the break, we decided who deserves the title of most iconic icon from the Otley Run. Who wants to announce it?
Most iconic icon.
I was gonna say, I feel like we need a little drum roll.
You should not say a little drum roll.
Should I say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
If you're listening, Cheryl Cole, you won!
I'm really gonna fight for this out.
So,
Can we put that on in celebration? Can we put that on?
yeah, absolutely.
Please.
Cheryl Cole is Daisy.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Daisy, if you're listening.
Daisy, if you're listening, you get to guest on this show in 2 weeks' time. If you want to accept or not accept, just let us know. And I think we had the runner-up as well, didn't we?
Did we? Did we? Did we decide?
Runner-up is drum roll.
They might not.
Oh,
You go.
Is it Luke Littler? Littler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
literally.
Matt.
Again, Matt is doing the show in 4 weeks' time.
He's guessing eventually.
You don't get anything. You get just an honourable mention like this. Yeah, that was really fun.
You're allowed to appear in 4 weeks.
You've earned your place.
Well, with that, we come to the end of the show. Thank you guys for being here today, and thank you for everyone listening or watching. Yeah, make sure to tune in, not next Monday, the one after, 12 till 1, for another episode of LSTV.mp3. Bye, I guess.
Bye.
Well, I'm waving.
Wave to the camera.